Super inappropriate scenes in SpongeBob episodes you missed. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Bubbly Toons. Today we will be looking at super inappropriate scenes in SpongeBob episodes you missed. Stay tuned until the end. Despite the fact that SpongeBob SquarePants is marketed as children's show, the writer have included some extremely offensive adult jokes. SpongeBob is one of the most popular and well-known animated series for children. SpongeBob and his many sea-based friends have been entertaining the world since 1999. Adults may enjoy SpongeBob because of its innocent and uplifting nature, but the actual reason most adults continue to visit the pineapple under the sea is for the wonderful adult humor concealed beneath the facade of the children's show. SpongeBob SquarePants, like Pixar movies, will keep any adult as entertained as, if not more than, children. Any adult who sits down to a half hour of SpongeBob and Friends will be bombarded with wiener jokes, STD jokes, and every adult-themed under the sea joke. Any readers who grew up watching SpongeBob and still do now may gain a new respect for the show once they realize some of the mature gags that went straight over the heads as children. Number 1. Kick it towards the back of the room. SpongeBob paints the bathtub as a treasure chest and claims that Gary and he are pirates pursuing a treasure map in an attempt to entice Gary to take a bath. SpongeBob pulls out 2 doubloons, which are actually bars of soap, after uncovering the chest, warning Gary not to lose them. Yes, SpongeBob just made the joke that would be better appropriate for Oz and then for the kids show. This is an excellent example of how to disguise an adult joke in a kids show. SpongeBob might have well been warning Gary not to drop the doubloons because they're treasures. However, the joke instantly jumps to the age-old prison advice of never dropping the soap for fear of attracting unwanted attention from fellow convicts.
2, 3...
Mr. Krabs! I wanna go to bed!
Number 2. A cake to remember. SpongeBob is a highly sought after sponge, a porous bust body with full schedule to keep up with his pals and hobbies. This is best demonstrated on the episode Overbooked, in which SpongeBob tries to keep all of his obligations to his friends. SpongeBob comes by a bakery to get a cake for Patrick's birthday while rushing about it in an episode. The bakery single cake, however, is a cake with brilliant purple icing that reads, "Sorry about the scabies." Scabies is an STD or disease caused by burrowing mites that create rashes, and it makes most adult skin crawl. The joke was inspired by Casey Alexander's childhood encounters with skin-eating mites.
Yeah, you should have said something.
We gotta work something out.
Number 3. Sponge Rubber. When the mailman arrives to deliver a letter from legendary producer Barry Barracuda, notifying that Squidward that his play will not be produced, SpongeBob is forced to improvise while the mailman searches for him. SpongeBob makes a stand in Squidward by blowing up a bunch of balloons, scaring the mailman to death. Apart from the fact that SpongeBob's balloons are actually condoms, nothing about it appears out of the ordinary. How do you know that they're not just oblong balloons? When did reservoir tips become so common on long balloons? Also, why is it that SpongeBob has so many people on him so quickly? After his shift, he must be throwing a huge bash in that pineapple.
Talking about some dumb mail fraud schemer hijacking here? We stole a boat!
Number 4. An oddly appetite fish. SpongeBob is trying his hardest to keep up with Sandy in the episode Pre-Hibernation Week, as he is worried about having to hibernate sooner than expected. A fish with severely twisted fantasy is discovered in the act twice while they are engaged in extreme activities. Sandy burns the male skier's clothes away as the duo sandboards, revealing a child's tricycle and a tire repeat with lollipop and paddle ball as all the children's nursery songs play in the background. Before spouting the faint, I can explain, his female friend stares in disbelief. Sandy pulls his house off its foundation while looking for SpongeBob, and he reappears in the same scenario. The fish's frequent appearance hint that he's on some adult baby stuff in his spare time, even going so far as to wear the garments under his skiing uniform in an obvious attempt to weave his kink into his everyday life. If the female fish was even seen skiing with an earlier was his wife, it appears he hasn't told her about something he's embarrassed of. Number 5. Oh no, he's scorching. The foe of Squidward. In the episode Squilliam Returns, Squidward is called out by Squilliam Fancy Son, who claims that Squidward hasn't accomplished anything since graduating from high school, where he was chosen most likely to suck eggs. Squidward uses this tried and true tactic of envisioning the audience in the underwear while giving a speech. Squidward's attempt to picture Squilliam in his underwear backfires spectacularly. Squilliam has some major six-pack abs and a set of gorgeous pectorals underneath his smoking jacket, to Squidward's chagrin. It's amusing to see anthropomorphic sea creatures place one of their characters' heads on a human body, but the message that Squilliam is entirely superior to Squidward in every way, especially physically, is funny and would go right over most of children's heads.
His face. Well, Squilliam?
This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also watch the next 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.